Hi, welcome to the Thrift Shop. Today we're going to talk about IFI. I have the IFI Phono Zen, is that right? IFI Phono Zen here with me. I did have the IFI Zen DAC V1 for a short period of time. I returned it, so I'll talk a little bit about that product. They look very similar to each other, the IFI products. At least for this line, they all look the same. So the IFI Zen DAC, I trialed for a short period of time, and I was specifically looking for a DAC that could tie to a Raspberry Pi. So I was running USB out from the USB Pi, and I wanted to run into an IFI, or into any DAC really. And the IFI looked like a good option. A lot of, I would say, benefits for the price. You know, you had both single-ended out and also balanced out. So it looked like a good option for me and my system that I could move around. So the IFI Zen DAC V1 I found to be very flat, and I think, you know, it's been reviewed a lot. It's a very soft DAC, and some may like that. I personally don't. I would rather have more of the Sabre leading edge, bigger sound stage kind of sound, or at least for some of the newer higher end Sabre implementations. So for me, I didn't particularly like it, so it was returned immediately. I wasn't going to spend a lot of time with that DAC. Around the same time, I ordered the IFI Zen Phono, and I wanted to compare this to the built-in phono stage on my Musical Fidelity M3SI integrated amplifier. Usually a phono that's built into an integrated amplifier is not going to be that good, and therefore I wanted to run something out. Currently I am running a Denon VL12 Prime turntable, and I wanted a good phono. This has been reviewed, perhaps overhyped on YouTube and in other areas of the internet, so I thought I would get it. I think it's pretty good value at $150, $159 to get a phono stage that can run moving magnet and moving coil. And not only can it handle moving coil, but it has three different output stages for it. So basically, you can run 4 different stages on the cartridge for phono. So I thought that was a pretty good idea. So and again, you can run balanced out with this and single-ended out. So this gives you a lot of options. I think it's pretty feature-packed for a phono amp at $159. My only concern is that based on my review of the IFI Zen DAC V1, that I might have the same kind of soft sound that I don't prefer with this. So I did run this, the first cartridge on the Denon VL12 Prime was Audio-Technica VM95E, kind of, I wouldn't say entry level, but certainly at the bottom of the line of the Audio-Technica line. And the Musical Fidelity M3SI built-in phono stage was hands down a lot better than the IFI Zen DAC or phono. So that was disappointing, very disappointing. Next, I ran a Hana EL cartridge. So that is a moving coil high output cartridge into the IFI phono. And you know, it was a little bit better, but not much different. Again, I still prefer the Musical Fidelity M3SI phono compared to the IFI. The next cartridge that I tried on this is the Denon DL103R. That is a moving coil cartridge with low output. I want to test the ability of the of having a lower voltage coming in, and to see how that would output. And again, I think it's just too soft for my taste, though I am going to keep this. I think for the value, for what it can do. We do have 4 turntables in this house, 4 different stereo 2-channel setups. So this certainly will fit into one of those, just with what I'm running here in the reference, whether it be going into the musical fidelity or running through, you know, the phono built-in. It may just not be a good match specifically to the musical fidelity, or the speakers that I'm running here, which happen to be the JBL 4313s, some of my favorite speakers, and we will be reviewing soon. So although it didn't, I wouldn't say it didn't beat the musical fidelity M3SI, I still think this is a great value and something that I will keep around. So if you like our video, please like, subscribe, and we'll come to you soon with more videos. So take care from the thrift shop. Bye.